So what I notice is that every day there's race. Like everything is always about race. So like I said, how you could end racism is to stop fucking talking about it.
Right.
Stop making everything an issue. You know what I mean? Like they're always making race an issue. You know what I mean? And that's by design. You know, they have to make race an issue. But that's how people always ask me that too. They're like, this white dude at my job, he said, so how would you think we could get rid of racism? Stop making race a fucking issue. Right. Like, stop talking about it.
Right, because by talking about it and by constantly just always putting it on TV and media and always just talking about it, that keeps it in people's mind.
Right. And so, I real shit, I remember in the 90s and early 2000s, I didn't hear shit about race. Like, real shit. I didn't see no racist shit on TV. I didn't see no... It's crazy. Like, it's gotten way worse.
I mean, racism was still there.
Of course it's there.
It's never gone away.
Yeah, so it was there, but I did not see it. Real shit. I've seen more niggas fucking white girls than ever before. Real shit. In the 90s, in the early 2000s. This shit, like, the last 10 years, that's when it's really gotten bad. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, real shit, you can end racism. They don't want to end racism. You can end racism if the president was to go on TV and say, any cop that kills an unarmed black man, automatic life in prison. You know what I mean? And or he could say, we'll take your pension.
Yeah.
I guarantee you the motherfuckers will stop killing black people then. You know what I mean?
Right.
They kill black people because they're allowed to kill black people. That's why they kill black people.
Penalty.
Right. So that's why.
That.
So, but we do live in a very, you know, white supremacy is the religion of the world. And if people always say, oh, well, how's it a religion? Because it's a religion of the world. Like, it's the strongest thing on the planet. It's you know, like Neely Fuller was saying, that is the government of the world is racism and white supremacy.
Because religion is just a belief system.
Yeah, and as well as racism is a belief system too. You know what I mean? You're hating somebody based on the color of their fucking skin.
Right.
And doesn't that sound third grade?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like his shirt over there. You know, like the little kid doesn't like the other kid. Because, like, if you really think about racism, it doesn't make sense. But in their head, it does, and they lie and say stupid shit. Well,
they've got convinced themselves it makes total sense.
It makes no sense when they have anybody with half a brain, if they really wanted to pick apart racism, could say, hey, wait a minute. You know, I have 2 arms, they have 2 arms. We have 2 eyes, they have 2 eyes. Like, it doesn't make sense. You guys can have a fucking kid together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense. It's just whatever you want to tell yourself. It's like a fat white chick. She's 400 pounds, and she walks by a bomb-ass Asian bitch, and she convinces herself that she's prettier just because she's white.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
Media has constantly told the whole world basically that white is elite.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Which is totally mythical, but
yeah, it's just it's just silly. It's silly talk. It's just silly talk. But anyway, so let's get into our email here. What's this email about?
This one is called I Wish My Boyfriend Was Taller.
I wish my boyfriend was taller.
Yes.
Remember that song, I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her.
No.
I wish I had a rabbit and a hat and a 6'4" Impala. Some shit he said like that.
Oh my god.
That song really like kind of sticks to you though, like a little bit. Like it's kind of like catchy, you know what I mean? But that was a song back in the day, and like a lot of people liked it. You know, that song. But what's this email about?
So they say, well, she says, it's her boyfriend. Hey guys, I feel like such a bad person saying this, and I'm so embarrassed, but I can't stop thinking about it. I wish my boyfriend was taller. There, I said it. Everything else about him I would want to keep exactly the same. His good looks, his in-shape body, his personality, and his sweetness. If I could complain, that would be the only thing, but I can't seem to let it go. He's 5'6" and I'm 5'5", so we're basically the same height.
Geez, but basically, bitch, you're still an inch taller than him. You know what I mean?
No, but
here's the thing. Here's the thing. She said he's 5'6" and she's 5'5".
Yeah.
She ain't complaining about the dick though. You didn't hear her complain about no dick, right?
No.
Okay, well, hey, she ain't complaining about no dick, right?
No.
So since she ain't complaining about no dick, baby, you good, baby. You good.
Wow.
You good, baby.
So we're basically the same height. I hate it when I see our reflections in like the mirror.
Well, bitch, don't look at the reflection then.
Oh my God, you can't help it. Or
I'm so
windows,
serious.
or windows or something. I only wear flat shoes with him, and he doesn't seem to mind. I'm sure he knows girls prefer taller guys, but we've never talked about it. All I've ever dated were taller guys, and I miss the feeling of looking up at him.
Okay, so all she ever dated was taller guys, but how come she ain't with those taller guys today?
Oh wow, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like if all you ever dated were taller guys, then what happened? How'd that work out for you?
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, real shit.
Yeah, no,
that didn't work out too well. I mean, you're not with any of these taller guys.
Right.
So if height itself, baby, if height itself was such a problem, you would be with one of them taller guys. If height itself was such a problem, you would not even have allowed yourself to even get on a level to where you would even be able to call this guy your boyfriend.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So height
Totally
really
agree.
is not a problem like she's making it out to be.
Right.
Because if it was, you wouldn't even have gave him the fucking time of day.
Right. I totally agree. And I miss the feeling of looking up at him or reaching up to kiss them. Like I said, I really love my boyfriend, and I wouldn't want to change anything else about him. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. Could you please tell me how to get over this feeling? Thanks if you pick my email to reply.
Well, you're in luck, baby, because we picked your email. So, you know, I just think that she said everything else about him is good. You know how hard, do you know how fucking hard it is to find a mate, like period, that you're actually like approving of and,
Right.
and you actually like? She said
Right,
everything
and that
about
you're-
him's good.
Right. It's really hard to come across somebody that you just vibe with and that you're very compatible with. And she, like she said in the email, she likes everything else about him. Like everything else she would keep exactly the same except for his height. So why is that one thing that much of a problem when everything else outweighs that one bad, if you want to call it bad? I mean, he's still an inch taller than you.
I think that, you know, you're just trying to pick something apart. You know, I don't know if you're just ungrateful. Like everything else is good about
That's
this
what
guy.
she sounds like.
A lot of chicks would love to be in your situation and, you know, and only have one complaint about their guy. Most bitches got 5, 6, 7 complaints
Right, and
about
some
their
of the
guy.
Right, and even if they have only one complaint or 2 complaints, maybe that complaint could be something like, it could be like a deal breaker. Like, oh, what if he's a drunk and that's the only thing, everything else is good about him, but he's just a drunk.
You like something
You know what
about
I'm
this
saying?
guy that he can't even change. Think about that. He can't change that. Say a girl hates other things about a guy. Those are things that he could change. You can't change it. He can't change his height. You know, I'm sure maybe he might have a problem with your tits or your ass. Maybe you don't have big tits.
That is true.
He's accepting of you the way you are, right? Maybe you don't have a big ass, you know, a nice round, you know, fat, nice ass. So you have to remember, baby, you're not perfect either. I guarantee it. I haven't seen you, but I'm just saying, I guarantee you if I were to see you in person, there's something I can pick apart. So you gotta, you know, other than him just being 1 inch taller, I think that's very just lame of you. It's very shallow for you to focus on something so dumb. There's many other women that would love to have that as their only problem with a mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Other
Because
bitches,
that's not really a problem.
yeah, and remember, you're all the same height in the bed, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that the answer is to just stop worrying about dumb shit. Stop thinking about the height and how you're an inch shorter. You're still shorter. And
don't be ungrateful.
yeah, and you're happy in every other area. Like, you know what I mean? Don't fuck this up just to go get a tall guy. You were already with tall guys. How'd that work out for you?
Right.
Not too well.
Right. Superior height doesn't always equal like superior personality.
Yeah, just superior height doesn't always equal superior life.
Right.
I mean, look at it. Like, it didn't work out when you were dating those other guys that are taller. So just to focus, you're focusing on something that he can't change.
That's not fair to him.
And remember, it's not like you got double D boobs and a fat ass, I guarantee it, with a flat stomach. You know what I mean? So you got some flaws too there. So I would say stay with your guy, and you said you love him and you're happy. So, stop focusing on something that he can't change. You're not complaining about his job. You're not complaining about how he treats you. You're complaining about something that he can't change. So remember that. Stop being ungrateful. Stay with your boo. You know what I'm saying? And
she's not talking about leaving him.
I know, but she's being unhappy for no reason.
Yeah.
Like don't think about the negative. He's still taller than you. Okay, it might be an inch. He's still taller than you, and you like everything else about him. So so you might as well just stay with them. So I hope you got your answer, and you guys leave us a comment down below and let us know what you think.